Whoa, what's happening, guys? Good morning. Well, it is morning for me. I know it's not morning for a lot other people, but good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night. Whatever the hell. What's that saying that Truman says? Something along the lines of that. What is going on, guys? Hello, Scott. How's it going, buddy? How you doing? Great. It's the great Scott. That's right. What's up, McLovin? How you doing? Mi hermano, Angel, what's up, buddy? What is up? Good evening. What's going on, Soups? We got Eric. We got Tobias. Mr. Jason, what's up, buddy? Ahmad, how you doing? What is going on? FWZM. Warshak. We got Warshak here. Yeah. All right, Superior. And in case I don't see you, there you go. I love that movie. Such a good movie. Truman Show, just such a good movie. Parag, how you doing? Jeffrey, Mike, what's up, brother? It's nighttime where you are, Reeb, huh? Perfect timing. It's halftime. Yeah, I miss watching football, man. You know what I have on right now? Because I don't have cable anymore. I have Pluto TV. I'm literally watching Beavis and Butthead. They have these random channels, and on the comedy channel, they're just showing nothing but Beavis and Butthead episodes today. So I have Beavis and Butthead on. They're watching Beavis and Butthead all morning. So that's cool. Good evening, Steve Martin. What's going on, Craigs? How you doing? Early birds. Yeah. Check out NFL streaming app. Yeah. I should probably do that, huh? I thought you had. I did, but I canceled it because I'm like, you know what? I need to budget myself. And $65 a month, and I was only really using it for watching football and watching rerun TV. So I didn't think it was worth it. You gotta cut the corners. Gotta cut the corners, budget yourself and everything. Because you know how it is, guys. You know how it is. Got that new car, and then you get your hours cut at work. It's like, bad timing, but it's all good. And cheers. Here's some good, delicious coffee. Of course, my Exclusivo mug, which if you want to get yourself one, go for it. Delicious black coffee. That's right. That's the way coffee's meant to be. Yeah. Like I said, if you want to get yourself some merchandise, boop, boop. Here you go. Head to the Film Junkee closet. Got the Exclusivo stuff right there. And got the older shirts as well. They got Ham, the Metalhead, the Vodka Stream shirt, and the Signal shirt, the May the Source be with you. And then, of course, the new Keaton shirt that is in there with that good old 89 Keaton logo. That's right. Gotta love it. So there we go. And then, of course, too, if you want to help out the pirate ship, got the Patreon happening. Do that. Added the dollar tier for just like, hey, just look at me like a stripper and just stick $1 in my G-string. My digital G-string, guys. That's all you got to do. That's it. Just a little bit. Just stick it right in there. Stick it right in there. Yes, I'm getting perverted already. That's right. Yeah, black coffee. Gross. Why? It's not gross. What are you talking about? That's the way coffee is meant to be. Okay. Everybody's like sticking all this creamer and sugar and everything in there. And it's like, what? Do you do that with beer? You don't do that with beer. You don't add like stuff to beer, right? No, you drink beer for the taste of beer. Drink coffee for the taste of coffee. Come on now. What's going on, Hashish? How you doing? Snyder haters going to be mad every day. A little more. Let them be mad. We won from Argentina of Avinator. Yeah, there you go. So cool. Jeez. Okay, understandable, but you don't have to like say that. You don't have to. Jeez, I love it when people say stuff like that. They're like, "Sorry, they did it better, but it's whatever." It's like just don't even say it. But yeah. Anyways, I love when people say that. It's like there's no comparison. Who cares? We should talk about that in a little bit here. Let's go through the tweets. Let's go through some tweets, see what's going on. And see what is going on. What's up? What's been tweeted out by yours truly? Yeah, look at what happened, guys. Superman hurt himself. Mr. Henry Cavill apparently hurt himself on the set of season 2 of The Witcher. It wasn't too bad, but he suffered a leg injury causing film to stop. So I guess we'll get an update on that. Hopefully he's doing okay. But Cavill, he puts everything into it, so he'll probably recuperate pretty well. I mean, he's Superman, for fuck's sake. There you go. There's some good old Robert Pattinson fighting action happening. Good old Robert Patty. Little gif right there. It's not a bad little move. I mean, the punch is way off, but they're practicing. But I like the throw. The throw is good. I mean, geez, he's sacrificing his right ass cheek right there, so that's cool. And yes, and then the very interview that is better than mine and Wong Swenson's that is right here. Congratulations to Liz Wonder for interviewing with Zack Snyder. I mean, look at her. I love that. It's precious. That's a precious face right there. And I guess Snyder talked to cosplay people last night. I haven't watched the interview yet, but I plan on watching it later today. But congrats to Liz Wonder. I mean, she's one of the good ones. She's definitely one of the good ones. So, and she got to talk to the man yesterday, wearing his Stone Quarry hoodie with, of course, his V white tees. He just must have like a whole fucking closet of just those white V-neck shirts, man. It's just like that. I still have my heater on. Why do I have my heater on? Hold on a second. Yeah, man, it was freaking freezing this morning. I woke up, it was like 62 degrees in my house. I was like, whoa, it's getting a little chilly over here in SoCal. What's going on, Joey? I know, I'm giving you shit. That's all. I'm just busting your balls, Code. Don't worry. I'm just busting your balls. And yes, when talking about restoration, I mean, obviously this GIF is making the rounds again. Mr. Ben Everts, of course, saying show the sheep, the different aspect ratios right here. So, bam, look at that. I mean, that's what it's all about. You're just gonna see more. I mean, look at that. Standard IMAX 1.9 and then 1.43 1 right there. So, God, that's going to be absolutely glorious. And then speaking of this is what Snyder posted yesterday, showing his ass. Yeah. Doing some squatting. Man, look at all that weight. Guy's a fucking beast, dude. Jesus. One of these days, I'm going to try to work out with the guy. See, and he's probably going to like kill me. What's going on, Lee? How you doing? Huge. But this is an awesome shot, of course. It was a little personal gym. Saturday morning, wearing a Stone Quarry hoodie, working out. And what's funny is it's probably like 6 a.m. or something like that. The guy gets up very early. I don't know. I mean, he's just constantly like at it, man. I mean, he's got that motor. He's got that motor. I wish I had like a fifth of it. Oh, okay. So this video right here, guys, this is a good video right here. So watch this. I don't know if you guys saw this, but this is pretty funny.
I'm going to show you how to remove any artist's commission watermark in just a few easy Photoshop steps. Let's go. All right, so the first step, of course, once you've found some art, you're going to go to their own Twitter page or their Tumblr page or their DeviantArt or wherever you found them, and you're going to check and see if they mention commissions anywhere in their bio, and then you pay them. You commission them for the artwork that you like. Did you really think I was going to teach you how to remove the little watermark that they use to stop you from stealing from them? You like that little for educational purposes only I put up in the corner? Pay for your art. I'm going to show you how to remove
Perfect. Yes. Good job. I love that video because you're like, oh my God, is he really going to teach people how to remove watermarks? And what's going on, Ryan? And no, he did not. He threw us for a loop. That was great. That was absolutely fantastic because, yeah, there's too much of that shit going on. And I'm not even a fan of when people put watermarks on other people's shit, I just like, come on. It's not yours unless you created it. There's Bill Burr and Gina Carano right there on the set of Chapter 15 of Mandalorian. Watched it yesterday. Fantastic episode. I hope we get more of, what is his name, Mayfield? Hope we get more Burr because he was truly the fucking GOAT of this episode. Great episode with Bill Burr. That's just kind of like, I mean, we know what I love about Bill Burr's character is he's so much, this is obviously so much like how Bill Burr would be in this universe, pointing out things that don't make sense. And I won't say anything because I'm sure not everybody who has seen the episode, so I won't say exactly what happens, but I mean, he does point out something to Mondo, like, and it does make sense, and it ends up being like a fucking awesome episode. Like towards the end, what happens and everything, and yeah, it's just it was one of the good ones, man. Season 2 is really just, I would say episode 2 of season 2 was like really weak and it felt filler, and I wasn't too much of a fan of it. But every episode since has been just awesome. And then speaking of Star Wars, we got Hayden Christensen saying it feels good to be back. Man, it's going to be interesting how they approach all this and what they do with him. I mean, obviously he's going to be Vader. Are we going to see some Vader, of course, without the helmet? It's going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be interesting. And then Mr. Fear Jason right here. We have the Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer that has Elegy by Lisa Gerrard and Patrick Cassidy. It's very well done, black and white, and the song just goes with it so well. Oof, it fits the trailer so well, man. You almost get choked up with how well it does. It's always cool when yeah, I mean, geez, just fits so perfectly. And of course, last night we had some fun, and I know some of you were there, and definitely was a lot of fun watching Batman Returns last night. We're all good. No YouTube complications. They didn't pull the video because when I did Man of Steel, I think one of the reasons why I wasn't really doing these much, because I mean, they pulled Man of Steel or blocked Man of Steel, and then I fought it and they released it. But so, you know, it's all about, like, you know, the microphone not catching too much audio, and then of course talking over it, the commentary. So then they make sure that your video doesn't get blocked, which, you know, I don't have a problem with talking. I don't think I have a problem with talking at all. But it was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. And I think, yeah, I'm going to do it again. I think what I might do is Christmas Eve. I mean, we do our family thing on Christmas Eve, but it never goes like too late. I don't know. I think Christmas Eve we should do a live watch of Die Hard, to be honest. If anybody wants to do that, or maybe I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do Christmas Eve. We'll do Die Hard live watch. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I think, well, Christmas Eve is on a Thursday, so it would be perfect. But Christmas Day Eve would not. I'm not even gonna have a vodka stream on Christmas Day Friday. We'll probably push the vodka stream to Saturday. And because, you know, I'll be going to my cousin's house, and that's the family that really likes to drink. So yeah, what's going on, Mr. One? Do It's a Wonderful Life? Nah, got to do Die Hard, man. Speaking of Die Hard, look at this. I need this. I need this Funko Pop. Apparently, it's a Walmart exclusive. So. But so I got to check. I totally didn't even know. I even hit up Wonder Meg. I'm like, because I was showing her, I was like, I need this. And she goes, oh, yeah, I need to go to my Walmart. And I'm like, oh, yeah, Walmart has exclusive Funkos. I didn't know this. So I hardly go to Walmart because I don't like Walmart. But so I got to go, man. I got to go. I love how somebody was like, he had a white tank top. It's like, no, the white tank top got filthy dirty. Yeah, when I did my costume for Halloween, I thought about making the white wife beater that I had. I was gonna try to make it fully dark like that, but that would have taken too much time. So I need that Funko. And of course, we'll be talking more about the restoring of Batman versus Superman. Hopefully, you guys got your video submissions in. Yesterday was the deadline for the Hall of Deck the Hall of Justice that's happening next Sunday. So I won't be having a Sunday morning hangover show. I will be having a show with Mr. Chris Wong Swenson at 6:00 Pacific Standard Time. It'll be me, him, possibly a special guest. And then, you know, some of the boys might be stopping by. Mr. McClellan, Colbert, you know, the boys will be stopping by. I know Real Emotion, Ben and Garza will be having their live stream before ours. But hopefully we can we'll have some fun. And like I said, I think we might be having a special guest if gotta get confirmation of that. But it sounds like there'll be some special guestness. Look at this. This is fucking beautiful right here. Fucking beautiful. Ride That Lightning. Somebody put Metallica's Ride the Lightning over this GIF right here, or maybe when we actually can have the scene of it. We have the scene of her doing this. I want somebody to put like Ride the Lightning over it. See if it works. It might not. Am I doing the right one? Yeah. I was like, is that the right Metallica song? And then Mr. Fisher, of course, tweeted yesterday. He said over 80 people were interviewed for Warner Media's Justice League investigation. A fair, thorough, and protected process for witnesses was the first and most important step. Ensuring the action is taken is the next. Thank you all who lent their voice. So there you go. A little follow-up from Mr. Fisher. And so everything's sounding good. Over 80 people were interviewed. That's crazy. That is nutties right there. So, I mean, I'm telling you, I think they're going to wait till after Wonder Woman comes out before they start talking about what's going to be happening with Mr. Johns. So, yeah. And then Mr. Pablo Navarro again, man, just with the awesome images that he keeps putting up right there. So that looks pretty cool. You got Ezra in the back right there. And and then here's like some of the stuff when Snyder's like answering, of course, about boss, can you people when can we expect it released? Of course, the restored Batman vs Superman will be out before Justice League. So and then he said yes, restoring the color, fixing that color, everything. It's just awesome. Can't wait for that. I mean, just think about it, guys. I mean, just think about this is why I was saying restore the Snyderverse. I mean, that's like symbolic. It's pretty symbolic. It's pretty symbolic that he's restoring Batman vs Superman, which was, very divisive when it came to critics and fans and everything like that. Divisive, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it was just like a lot of people hating on that movie, still hating on that movie. And the fact that Warner Media is letting him restore it, I mean, it's almost like symbolic of what's happening with the with his universe right now with HBO Max. I mean, it seems like the DCU I almost said DCU universe, ATM machine. The DCU is just like healing itself because look what's happening with Ray Fisher, with the investigation being concluded. Whedon is gone. John's is soon going to be out of there. God knows who else is. Your Toby, maybe, hopefully, that fucking asshole. Everything. It's just being restored. I mean, the fact that Patty Jenkins threw Justice League under the bus, called it, pretty much called it hot garbage. And the fact that her and Snyder are excited for Wonder Woman 84. I know, it's going to be cool to hear Snyder promote Wonder Woman 84 because obviously he's a producer on it. So, I mean, that'd be sweet. I mean, maybe he'll make some rounds again or something like that. And we'll talk about some Wonder Woman 84. Just love the fact. It just feels like we're back in 2016 before all the mess happened. That's the thing. It's almost like I said, Z-Max. What's going on, Sean? Everything's good. Do you think Ben Affleck was one of the 80 people interviewed? Oh, yeah, 100%. I think the entire cast got interviewed, to be honest, for sure. So, but yeah, it just feels like everything's being restored to the way it is. And I love the fact of the appreciation that Patty and Zack are showing each other. It's just awesome. You just love to see it. You got your vodka stream shirt today, Neil? Sweet. Well, there you go, buddy. I appreciate the support. Enjoy. And then just imagine, guys, a marathon of Man of Steel, BVS, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean, that's like 9.5 to 10 hours of shit, of just great, not shit, but good shit, obviously, of the shit, I should say, of just pure awesomeness that could play out very well, like whoa. See, I get choked up just thinking about it, guys. Well, damn. Don't you hate it when saliva just causes that to happen? My God. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, another thing I wanted to bring up when it came that I should have brought up when it came to that Mandalorian episode, chapter 15, Mr. Rick. I always fuck up his last name, so I never try to say. I mean, that's how good that guy is. When it comes to episodes he directs, they stick out. They definitely stand out. And I love the fact that he's kicking ass over there. So good job, Mr. Rick. Anyways, so yeah, can you imagine like watching all that? I mean, it makes you wonder too, like could there be eventually an HBO Max like thing where they just run like the entire series together and splice it together? Because we know it all splices together. We know that the three movies like overlap with each other. And I mean, we've already seen where people have like spliced it together already. So just to have that like all spliced together, and then you have it all, you can have it, you could binge watch it in like an episodic kind of deal. That'd be pretty sweet. But I doubt they'll do that because it just seems like, I don't know, that seems like a bit too much, but that would be fucking awesome. So badass. Just, man, such good stuff. And this is pretty funny. Apparently this cat right here is just like going nuts trying to get the lightsaber. Jeez. Good old TikTok. And then of course, Snyder talking about it. I know it was kind of funny too because it was like a bit more. What are you talking about there, Snyder? Are you talking about a bit more footage? But like I said in my video last night, I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up just like squeezing in some stuff, maybe squeezing it in. Let's squeeze in, little tidbits here, tidbits there. See if anybody notices. Kind of like what he did with the new Hallelujah trailer, because that's what he even told me too. When we talked on the phone before the interview, we were talking about the trailer coming back, and he was telling me that he was gonna squeeze in extra little scenes to see if anybody notices. So I was like. So I kind of wondered too. I was like, well, what if he ends up squeezing in little scenes here and there? I doubt he will. It's probably just it's just the aspect ratio, but it would be pretty sweet. So yeah, you get a 5-hour cut. Like I said, from what I was told, the original cut was 315, 320. But he's always stated that the ultimate cut is his definitive version. So, and there you go. I tweeted this right after that episode. Fucking the GOAT, man, Mayfield. And then look at this. Nash, she pointed this out. Remember back in mid 2018 when Jeff Johns tweeted this? He has since deleted it. Apparently, he scrubbed social media stuff. Jeff Johns, Mr. Ballcap, has scrubbed Wonder Woman 84 stuff from his social media, guys. Holy shit. I mean, whoo, that just shows you something right there. What is it called? Remedial action? I'm telling you, man. Yeah, John's going to go to Marvel. Nah, I don't think that. Yeah. Oh, man, I need to get these cartoons. Are these cartoons on HBO Max? I haven't checked. I don't think, are they? The old Fletcher cartoons. I remember I had all these VHS tapes. I want to revisit. Are they on HBO Max? I haven't checked. I thought were they on the DC Universe app? I don't know. This is actually pretty funny. Guys, I can explain. Aunt May built your web shooters while I had to make mine from Oscorp products. I had to build mine with scraps and classroom chemicals. And then Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker, you guys need web shooters? That's a good meme. That's a good meme right there. That's a definite good meme. I like that meme. And then, I don't know if McClellan's still here, but this is what happened. Yeah. See, Scott on the vodka stream, that's his laptop in rice right there because, because baby Callum, of course, made his appearance, and this is what that is quite a face right there. And then it was like, I'm gonna bump your drink, and it's gonna spill all over the laptop, and then it's just like, Scott's face. That's beautiful. Beautiful. They're not on HBO Max. Yeah, that sucks. They need to get on there. But yeah, there's the total picture right there. So, but I guess Scott's got a new laptop coming in, and he needed to upgrade anyways, right? But that was like 4 perfect images that Steven had right there of the event that happened. It was pretty funny. It was pretty good. So, and then of course there's my dancing gif, and then of course the pop culture guys. It's fun talking to those guys. Yeah. See, there you go. Yeah, putting my face on right there for Bill Richmond and Tom Monahan. But I told him it should be reversed because the Tom Monahan's obviously the older dude. So, and then of course all of that, everything. I don't know if there's anything really else to talk about. Yeah, when it comes to, I think we all kind of figured that who bought the Avengers Tower. I mean, it kind of fits with that logo. We know that it's gonna be Mr. Reed Rich. Yeah, it's gonna be that. Yeah, and then yep, look at this. More California L's. Big news out of Silicon Valley that hasn't been officially reported yet. As far as I could tell, the California exodus continues. Looks like Oracle is leaving California for Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas is going to be the new Silicon Valley. That's what's going to happen. So, of course, Mr. Gavin Newsom with his perfectly slicked back hair is a U-Haul salesperson of the year because he just keeps on driving people out of this state. It's insane. But yeah, here's, of course, the tweets right here. Depreciation with Patty Jenkins and Zack Snyder. Like I said, I was like, I guarantee you he's going to be one of the special guests or surprise guests. And looks like that's going to happen right there. And I forgot when it says, okay, so it is at 12. It's at noon. Man, of course, am I going to be at work? I don't even know. This is on the 15th, right? Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not going to be working. Ooh, maybe I'm going to do an early Film Junkie live then or something, maybe. Because I'm not working on Tuesday. And this is on the 15th on Tuesday. So there we go, guys. So maybe, just maybe, I'll do an early Film Junkie live. I thought it was on the 16th. So as of right now, I'm not working, but that could change. So maybe I'll do an early Film Junkie live on Tuesday at 12 at noon. So that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty sweet. Uh-oh, we got Joss Whedon in here, guys. We got Joss Whedon in here. So yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. Daytime Film Junkie live. Yes. I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen if I don't. I mean, things could change. Like I said, my hours got cut, but things could go crazy and I'll have to like show up to work. So you never know. Then another shot of the league right here from Pablo Navarro. Pretty good. See, like I said, I was like, there's no way that he's not showing up, and he'll definitely be there. So that's cool. And yes, that is true. I mean, I love this version of the song. I mean, how do you not bob your head to that? Dun, dun. I mean, how do you not bob your head to that? And then, yeah, Shia LaBeouf is kind of in hot water. Not kind of, he is. Shia LaBeouf responds to FKA Twigs' lawsuit against him. So yeah, apparently he did a lot of bad shit. Terrible shit. And you know, it sounds about right when you think about Shia LaBeouf. And then of course he responded to the lawsuit against him. Sexual misconduct. I mean, he like gave her willingly a sexually transmitted disease. I mean, my God, man. And I mean, he's just got issues, man. I mean, and he's hurting. You could totally tell. I mean, he didn't grow up in the best of places. So, I mean, I get it. And it just looks like he might be we might not be hearing about him for a while. I think he'll be, I mean, at first I was like, okay, he's done. But then, you know, talking with other people, everybody's kind of thinking like, yeah, he'll probably be all right because, you know, he wasn't like, after the whole Transformers things, he kind of just went for, you know, movies that weren't big. He's kind of going the indie route more than anything. But yeah, it's crazy. Oh wow, my I forget my Pac-Man watch is when it hits noon, my Pac-Man watch plays like the Pac-Man theme song. I didn't realize it did that till I turned on the sound. You doing something for Christmas, Dave? Just spending time with family. That's it. Just spending time with family. Arkham, everything. Okay. Yeah, and Tommy Tiny Lister, man. He passed away. Crazy. Yeah, obviously he was very known as just like a big, huge brick shit house. I can't even say it. Big, huge brick shit house of a man. Just a huge dude. Yeah, he passed away a couple days ago. Pretty sad. It's crazy. It's 62 years old. 62 years old. Now, I didn't know him from his wrestling days, but obviously, you know, all the movie and TV stuff that he did was of course, what he was like really a lot, and like a lot of people knew him for. I know, man. Pretty sad right there. But yeah. So there's all that stuff, all the tweeting stuff. But yeah, so that's cool though. I'm glad that is on Tuesday. So hopefully, but the thing is though, if they want me to work, of course I got to work. But as of right now, just yeah, I'll do a nooner. We'll have a nooner, guys. You want to have a nooner with me? You know. Let's have a nooner. Afternoon delight. You got to be careful though, because the thing is like if they're doing live virtual events, it's like because it happened to Swenson, happened to other people. I don't think like they allow people to just like stream along with it. They want people to stream the actual event. I think I can maybe like chime in and look at and just kind of talk about it, but yeah, I feel bad for Swenson for CCXP. First off, because CCXP was boring. I mean, it was good for, you know, the people that were creating all that content that, you know, I'm not really excited for it. Other people are excited for it. That's fine. But you know, he live streamed all that like for like 6 hours and then he ended up getting his video blocked. So yeah, you gotta copyright, man. You gotta be careful with that. So so if I do a Film Junkie live or something, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. And definitely Joss and Jody are best friends, probably. But All Access Dave, I know. It'd be pretty cool. I mean, I know you'd think like they would be okay with it, but sorry, my elbow was like spasming for a minute there. But yeah, I think I'll do a noon Film Junkie live, and we'll just kind of cover that and see what's going on, see who's on there, who's part of that event, and everything. Promote Wonder Woman 84 because we gotta show our support. Definitely gotta show our support for that movie. I'm gonna look around. I need to look around and see if there's any IMAX theaters that are gonna try to be open that day. I gotta look around. My autocorrect changes Jose's name to is that what happens? Fucking autocorrect. Speaking of autocorrect, I need to bring back my autocorrect videos. I used to do autocorrect videos a while back, but they almost got my channel pulled. Go to Vegas. Yeah. Go to Vegas. Yeah. It's tempting, but you know, I'm not gonna leave my mom. I'm gonna spend it with my mom. So gonna spend Christmas with mom, which she's doing better. She's still feeling a little under the weather, but she's doing good. You know. Do you think we'll get a re-release in IMAX or just home release of Wonder Woman 84? Take her with me. Think we'll get. Yeah, I mean, they might. I wouldn't be surprised if things start getting better. I mean, the vaccine is starting to get out there, right? So, I mean, yeah, you got your ticket already. Good for you. Oh, BVS. Yeah, I think. I think that's what he was alluding to. He was saying that it's going to come out before. It was going to come out before JL. So, and it's sounding like I keep hearing March. For Zack Snyder's Justice League. Keep hearing March. So maybe in February they'll do something. They'll release it out there, put it out there for a limited time, and then of course put it on HBO Max and it'll still be in that 4:3 aspect ratio. And so, we'll still see more of the shot. It'll just look a whole lot better, of course, on that monstrous IMAX screen. So it'll be good. It'll be definitely good. Is it your child you didn't know you had, Mary? Like Dave? Huh? Child? Do I have a child? 214? Yeah, wouldn't that be something? They released it on 214. That'd be fun. So when is the cut coming out? What cut? Oh, the Snyder cut? When Zack Snyder, I keep hearing March. That's all I hear is March. I don't hear the actual date. So it's probably going to be a Friday or a Thursday evening. I don't know. So pick. You have 4 to pick. It's probably I don't know. I'm going to guess that. Let's see. I would probably guess the 26th or the 25th. Or maybe it'll come out, after St. Patrick's Day, 19th, 18th, or the 11th, 12th, or the 4th or the 5th. I don't know. We'll see. But then we got to remember that they have other releases that are coming out in March too, so you could probably eliminate those. Like I can't remember what comes out in March on the slate that they released. I'm just waiting for that HBO Max that HBO Max fandom. You think we'll get Snyder produced Batfleck series on HBO Max? I'm hoping so, but I'm hearing that if it's going to be anything, it's not going to be a series. It'll just be like a part 1, part 2 situation. It might not be a series. Yeah, I just keep. That's what I've heard from sources. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It would be cool if it was a series, but it might just be like one chunk and then a second chunk. Yeah, there you go. You heard it here first. Exclusivo. Zack Snyder Justice League releasing sometime March 1st. Yeah. I don't know. Exclusivo! I don't know how much of a exclusive it was. I think we've all been kind of talking March. I know some people were thinking February. That'd be sweet if it was earlier, but I don't know. It's sounding like March. I mean, I guess you could say that is a mini series. If it's part 1, part 2, it's technically a mini series. If you want to get technical. So I thought Zack himself said it would be 4 parts. When did this change? Oh, well, it's I don't know if it's it hasn't been fully announced yet, but that was just information that I was getting too. Was you have the pay structure of paying actors. It's different when it's 4 episodes because you got to pay them for. I don't know exactly the logistics of it, but it's like, you can have one person that's in episode 1 and then they're in 4, and then you got to pay them twice. You know how it is, the logistics when it comes to pay. But if it's just a movie, you pay them once. So there's that whole thing, which I heard that from my guy, and then I heard that from somebody else too who works in that field, and they said, yeah, he was hearing that too, that there's that whole structure of how they pay the actors, how it's different when it's episodic as opposed to just one big movie. So that's what you got to take in. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know when it's going to be announced as such, but it's whatever. We're still getting it. Doesn't matter. I mean, I was looking forward to seeing it and having like discussions about each episode and everything. And, it would have been cool to have it like that. It definitely would have like built up the hype and stuff, but yeah, but it could be wrong. I don't know, but whatever, we're getting it. That's all that matters. We are definitely getting it. So James Gunn was totally different situation. What was a totally different situation? What? Do we honestly need a Guardians Christmas special? No. How's it going, Rob? JDM Rob. Directors are in fact capable of directing from more than one studio. Yes, that's very true. Not really. James Gunn shouldn't really make stuff for kids. Yeesh. Late March, in 90 days after Wonder Woman 84, Zack Snyder's Justice League will be late March. They'll want Wonder Woman 84 lead into Zack Snyder's Justice League. And apparently, like I said, when you want to pay attention to people on on Twitter. You want to pay attention to those TPZ guys. You know how they are. They apparently they had a private Zoom meeting with Mr. Snyder, and of course Ohio Dave saying that January is going to be a fun time. So look forward to January. Guess we're going to get some good stuff. I mean, I would say like the marketing campaign is going to be starting for Zack Snyder's Justice League. So get in it 2 months ahead. I'm just wondering if HBO Max is going to do some kind of deal to sweeten up stuff. Like, you know, I mean, they have to do that HBO Max fandom thing. I just wondering, when is that going to happen? When are they going to? I think that maybe in January it's going to happen. They're going to do some kind of virtual event, like DC Fandom, do HBO Max fandom, do that kind of event. I thought they secure the rights to that HBO Max fandom, the trademark. Didn't they trademark that? Thought I read. So I think in January they should do something like that, and just start naming off everything that's coming out. And then I just wonder, like, okay, does that mean a trailer is coming out? But you'd think there would be a new Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer that's attached to Wonder Woman 84. That would be sweet, but who knows? I mean, who knows? Who really knows? But that would be sweet if he actually made a new trailer and cut it and put it ahead of Wonder Woman 84. I mean, I think a new trailer is definitely coming. I'm just not sure if it's going to come on Christmas. Is Santa Claus going to give us a new trailer, or is it going to not come till January? I don't know. You think there is a cameo scene for another DC hero on Wonder Woman 84? Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. Dude, the film gob said she isn't coming back either. Who? He said that Patty Jenkins ain't coming back. Well, he's been throwing shade, nothing but shade at her movie anyways. Yeah, and he hates everything fucking Disney. So now he probably looks at Patty Jenkins as a snake and a traitor, right? Something like that. Isn't that what some of those guys do? Yeah, because she's working for the man now. I think she will. I think she would come back to do Wonder Woman 3. It's just not going to be. It'll probably be like we probably won't get Wonder Woman. Who knows? Maybe she won't, but she'll probably be a producer. You know, and then when it comes to the spin-off series, I don't think she's going to do that either. I mean, she's beginning to work on Rogue Squadron right now. That movie is not coming out to 2022, so she'll be busy for the next couple of years. Yeah, you didn't know Gob's a scooper? Yeah, 100%. Always making the scoops. Just because Patty's doing Star Wars does not magically mean she's not. I know. We'll see what happens. I mean, she might not. Whatever. It's fine. So. Are you excited for Squad? I know. It should be good. Did he go officially unhinged? Yeah, I know a lot of you guys were wondering like why we weren't ever collaborating. It's because we were always teetered on, you know, of not liking each other too much. And he finally unfollowed me. And because I threw one of his buddies. Well, I didn't throw one of his buddies under the bus, but I just made a comment about one of his. I mean, he was not a fan of the Us United campaign, and he was throwing a lot of shade at that. And I kind of made fun of one of his buddies, which I think you know who I'm talking about, because his buddy, had a long running campaign of trying to smear me and my name like crazy, going to Vero saying I'm anti-Snyder and trying to warn Zack Snyder. Oh, that really worked out, didn't it? Try to pass along that I was doing memes, that I was doing suicide memes about Autumn. I mean, that was ridiculous. So yeah, I think I have the right to throw some shade at that person. It's like, sorry that it's your buddy. I don't know why it's, my bad. But yeah, it's all good though. Like I said, there's different circles, sadly, but what can he do? Nothing he could do about it. No big deal. He does his thing. I'll do mine. I'll do mine. No big deal. Like I said, it's fine. It's just kind of like, all right, I don't know. Sometimes I bump heads with people. It's fine. Perfectly okay. But it's just like, yeah, sorry, I'm not going to, I'm going to throw shade at people that were trying to smear me last year. I mean, that was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous how much crap that was getting thrown at. Only because these guys didn't like what I was saying, which all ended up being true, by the way. The whole, I mean, that they keep, it's just funny. Like now we know everything that's come out. The fact that it wasn't done, the VFX weren't done, everything wasn't done. And, I was just getting the information out there and these guys didn't like it. So then they tried to go as far as trying to connect me with suicide memes. That's how ridiculous it got. I mean, the thought process, what the fuck, man? Crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. I don't even understand it. Like, that's super, super low. You don't do that. I mean, you could hate me and not like what I say, but to try to destroy my brand by connecting me to suicide memes, that's where you just draw a line. That's why I'll never respect anybody that was trying to do that. I will never have any respect for any of those guys that were trying to do that. So, yeah, they can go fuck themselves. They could really go fuck themselves. Yeah. And, it's whatever. It's whatever. Everything's all for clout, right? Clout. Am I saying it? No. Like I said, I have no issues with him, man. I have no issues with him. Like I said, I have no issues. It's just, we just stay in separate circles. That's all. Because I know a lot of people wanted us to, a lot of us wanted to collaborate, but we're just in different circles, That's all. That's all. No big deal. Like I said, I'm not trying to throw shade. He does good content, He does good content. I like his he has some funny videos where, when he's throwing shade at Disney and stuff like that. So no big deal. I know you can, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't be. Like I said, if you're a fan, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Dave, you're doing a good job. Everyone knows it. Yeah, I know. And that's what I do. I just ignore it. It's like, okay, we don't have to follow each other. We don't have to, and I mute people too, because I don't care to see it. It's like, there you go. It's fine. So it's no big deal. I know a lot of people are going after Sean O'Connell. What's going on, Mattia? A lot of people are going after Sean O'Connell too. They've been going after Sean O'Connell. Because, they just think like, oh, he's just some Marvel fanboy. And all of a sudden, like, that is trying to, of course, capitalize on it just seems like, there's too much. I do hate the gatekeeping. I really do. And I'm always being, it's always thrown at me that I'm doing some gatekeeping. I'm like, the only thing I'm trying to do is like, hey, can we all relax? Like the toxic stuff. And, I always try to be like, hey, don't do this. Don't dogpile. But, there's only so much I could do. But yeah, the gatekeeping of who can be part of the fandom and who could do what, it's just, that's ridiculous. It's like, all these guys, like, were you going to write a book about the movement, the whole thing? Did you decide to do it? No, you're not doing that. You're just beating your keyboard into your Twitter box. That's all you're doing. O'Connell actually went and wrote a book, and I respect that. And of course, yeah, he wasn't a fan. He wasn't a fan of the movies. And of course, you dig up the old tweets. Of course, nobody can change their minds nowadays. That's what I hate. It's like everybody's just trying to cancel everybody. And it's ridiculous. It's like, Jesus Christ. Let the guy do what he did. He did it. Let him do it. Let him fucking sell his book. Get it out there. I mean, release the Snyder Cut became a fucking mainstream. So if somebody wanted to write about it, let them write about it. If you think that's wrong, you go ahead and write about it. Write your version. Get yourself a book deal and write your version of it and see what happens. See if that sells even more. That's the beauty part. That's the beauty part about this society is we can do that. You can have competition. You don't get to decide who gets to write it, but you yourself can write something yourself. That's the beauty part. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice that we have that, You don't get to dictate who gets to write a Snyder Cut book, but you yourself could write yourself a Snyder Cut book. So knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. Honestly, the 40 Club were the biggest gatekeepers thus far. What? Oh, do we got a hater in here, John Paul? The 40 Club were the biggest gatekeepers. I don't know how the fuck. I don't know how we were gatekeepers. It doesn't even make sense. Yeah, no, it's a 70 Club now. Get it right. Jeez. Yeah. I don't know how we were gatekeepers. What were we trying to gatekeep? Doesn't even make sense. Do you? Yeah, I think we'll do Batman Forever. Not hating? That is hating, though. Like, well, John Paul, just explain to me how we were gatekeeping. And first off, you guys came up with the 40 Club thing. I don't know exactly how were we gatekeeping. You know, we're not deciding. We weren't deciding on who could be fans and who could write books and who could. We're not trying to, we're not trying to do any of that. That's what I'm just wondering. What's going on, Krypton? I know. I was just like, I'm just trying to like figure out like how the hell were we gatekeeping? What's going on, Benji? I wasn't, the only thing I was always worried about is just the way that that the fandom would look, and sometimes you have the toxicity. I'm not the only one that was worried about that. I mean, a lot of people don't think that Snyder doesn't know what's going on. He's pretty aware. He's much more aware than people give him credit for. I will say that. Much more aware. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. If someone disagreed with the 40 narrative, some of your members would throw bitch fits. Okay? Like who? Members. Yeah, see, again, the 40 Club was never a fucking thing. And doesn't that happen, usually the narrative? And what narrative were we doing? When we said that it wasn't done, that it still needed to be finished, which ended up being true? That's the thing. And that's why, I mean, we didn't go as far as trying to connect people to suicide memes and try to post videos on Vero saying we were anti-Snyder. I mean, that's what's funny about that. We didn't go that far. It's just funny. Yeah. It's like, yeah, we got in like little squabbles with people, but I'm trying to figure out exactly what's did we do anything that like that? Did we try to like ruin brands and stuff like that and try to get people canceled and everything? We didn't do that. But like I said, 40 Club's not even an actual real thing. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, again, with the narratives, I'm like, no, I was just saying like, hey, guess what? It's not done. It wasn't done. The VFX still needed to be finished. That was the main thing. And it ended up being true. That's what's so funny about that. It all ended up being true. The true 40 Club, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Does not exist. It's a figment of our imaginations. That's right. Yeah. Saying the cut wasn't real. It was Campia, right? And all Collider that got canceled. Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy. Campia, yeah, that guy. I respect the dude, but yeah, man, sometimes the stuff that he says, whoa, can't stand it. 40 million to finish was wrong. Mark Hughes shut that down. Okay, so there's that again. Yeah, good old Mark Hughes. Didn't he like retract that a little bit? But Clay Eno said 20 to 30. See, that's the thing. It's like the $40 million number. Again, that was something that you guys created. I always said 30 to 40, and I always told people that's what I was told was 30 to 40. There's never a definitive number, and now there's 70 million. Okay, so if you're going to take 70, so pretty much HBO Max gave him $70 million. So yeah, it all ended up being wrong because now it's 70 million there, Mr. John Paul. It was, so yeah, so sorry. It was actually more money. My bad. But of course, from what I heard, it was about 11 million went to the additional photography. So 59 million maybe went to the VFX completion. So yeah, everybody's wrong. Everybody's wrong there, John Paul. We're all wrong. And again, I always would state in every one of my videos, you can go back that, hey, I That's what I heard. Take it with a grain of salt. Whatever. Did you guys go after Clay Enos too when he said 20 to 30 million? Probably not. You wouldn't dare to do that. Are you trying to say 70 is more than 40? I know, right? Jeez, what is wrong with me? Hey, Rosemary's here. Rosemary. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. See, I got that Blue Monday song in my head. Got that damn song in my head. Yeah. Where's the Luther wrong drop? Oh, yeah, I know. That's right. I'm dropping it. So, yeah, pretty much we were all wrong. Yeah, there you go. But didn't Hughes also talk about the 165-minute cut or something like that? And then they try to attach, and then those guys try to make it seem like we wanted a shorter version. It was very weird. I didn't notice you were oh, it's okay. It happens. That's why 40 was wrong, though. One water under the bridge. Yeah, I know, but we weren't but again, people got so upset that they were trying to really just they were trying to ruin our names, specifically me. So that's where all this that's where it got really, really toxic by certain individuals. It got super fucking toxic when they were trying to attach me to suicide memes. Yeah, that's taking it way too far. And then of course, I've been they've said that I get paid by Jeff Johns, get paid by Hollywood, something like that. Those Jeff John checks. Yeah, Jeff John supporters, even though you watch my videos talking about Jeff Johns, I've heard from multiple people how much of a piece of shit that he was when he got that position. And it's just just stuff like that. It's just ridiculousness. Just straight up making up lies. Yeah, that's where it just got really fucking insane. Just got really insane last year. Luckily, I've tried not to really get involved with all that now. I've tried not to get involved. I stepped away from trying to even get a squad and just block or mute any of those guys. Don't want to do that. We're doing everything for clout. I got to interview one of my all-time favorite directors. It was all just for clout, though. Not just because I've always wanted to talk to the man. That's all. Din, 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 din. I laugh now at the toxic ones. Yet all those other channels like Jody's Corners that talk. Yeah, now Jody, good old fucking Jody. There it is. See, said it right there. Somebody screenshot this. He paid us weekly to try to destroy the movement. Destroy the movement. There it is. Wow. Supposed to, yeah, I know. I gotta keep that quiet. I know he's always doing that. Fucking damn that Jeff Johns guy. Yeah, can't get over the fact John started out with Dick Donner. Yeah, he did. That's very true. Yeah, he did, didn't he? He was he worked with him and stuff. Yeah, confirmed it. Confirmed. Now you could definitely cancel me. Ugh. All right. Yeah, that's a good one. Paid me paid $214 for a good review of yep, that's what happened. $214 for me to be yep, I like Justice League. Yeah, it was good. Got it. One of these days I'm gonna do a video. Maybe I'll do it soon where I rewatch my my review. Ugh. My review and just cringe at me trying to be optimistic and being yeah, you can tell there's some Snyder. Oh, it's so horrible. It's just gonna be it's just absolutely gross. Pretty much. That's what it's all about. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and appreciate you guys spending some time with me this morning. Yeah. Look for some videos today. I'll be dropping some videos today that I've been meaning to get to. So look forward to that. I'm trying to touch up my website that I walked away from back in May. I walked away from a lot of things just because I couldn't I was just too much shit was being handled. So, but I'm trying to trying to get my website in order. It kind of fell off a little bit, so I'm gonna try to get my website in order. So I'm kind of working on that, but I'll be dropping some videos today, and then of course we'll have a week of Film Junkee lives. Hopefully on Tuesday, if I'm not working, I'll have an early Film Junkee live for the Wonder Woman 84 event, and that'll be a lot of fun to do that. So yeah, make sure you're following me on all the sock meds down below, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I need to update this stuff right here because of course I reinvigorated my Facebook page. So go ahead and go over there and like that, posting stuff on there, posting stuff on Vero. And then yeah, doing all that. And then of course Patreon, if you want to do the dollar, show some appreciation with the $1 tier on Patreon. That'd be cool. And then of course, the Film Junkee closet. Get yourself a shirt like Neil did, the Vodka Stream shirt or the Keaton shirt or whatever, it's whatever. Anyways, guys, love you. Have a good rest of your Sunday.